Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a quick little video for you. I purchased something from Amazon and wanted to share it with you. It's a slider for a GoPro or another kind of light mirrorless camera, I suppose. It's not very heavy duty, but it was on a flash sale. It's pretty cheap. Wanted to try it out, see if I'll use it, see if I like it. Didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it, so let's check it out. Guys, it is the Grip Gear Director Set. Looks like some assembly required here. Looks like we got the motor head here. There's all the tracks. Looks like part of the dolly. More of the dolly. A bunch of different accessories. Alright, well, looks like I'm going to need to put this all together. And we will try it out. Alright, well, let's see. There's the on button, but it appears that the battery's dead. So, I guess the first thing I'm going to have to do is charge it up. Alright, while we're waiting for the motor to charge up, which the instruction says will take 2 hours, I went ahead and put the rail system together. It was pretty easy. You have the two pieces of the rail, and there's a center portion that just kind of screws into it. And then each leg has little feet on it, and they can be adjusted depending on the terrain. The only thing that would be nice is if they had a bubble level somewhere on it to know that's level, but I guess you can just eyeball it for what most anybody's going to use it for. Wouldn't be that critical that it's level. But see you in a couple hours after the batteries are charged.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I have the unit all ready to go. I have the motor attached to the rails. I have my GoPro attached to the motor. Now there are controls, the various controls on here. We have the on and off button. We have the power port, which is used for charging up the battery, and we have directional, whichever way you want it to go on the track, and then we have plus or minus. It goes from 1 to 9 as far as the speed. 0 is off, it's on 0 right now, and you can change it by pressing the up button, and that changes the speeds. You can see the numbers going up. Of course it's upside down, but you know, and or down, whichever way you want it to go. Now it also came with a little remote, which has all the same functions. You can increase the speed, you can change direction. The only deal with the remote is it's an IR remote, and the eye is on this side. So if you're over here, you can't control it. You kind of have to be lined up right with it, which it's not a big deal when you're dealing with time lapses and things like that. So if we hit it in one direction, you can see it start to move. I'll speed it up a little bit for the sake of the camera. There's the fastest speed. And whenever it gets to the end, it has an automatic reversing function. So let's see what happens when it gets to the end. It should reverse back and head the other way. And there it goes. And to stop it, you just hit the direction buttons again, and it'll keep that same speed. Or you can turn it down to 1 on the 1 speed. Now it does make some noise on the track, and I'm pretty sure that noise is going to translate into the audio on the GoPro. So I'm not really sure you can use this as far as getting good video using the audio. You'd have to supplement it with some, overdub it with music or have a separate source for your sound. Well, let's take a look at some of the footage I got with it. The second configuration that the slider can take on is like a little dolly mode. So they provide you with a little mini dolly and this wheel that hooks to the motor, and then when you press the go button, it moves and takes the track of however you have the little wheel set up. Now it can go straight, or as I have it, it can go curved, so it can spin around the car I have. Now I am doing this on particle board, and it seems to be a little jerky. It'd probably be better if it were a clean, hard surface, but just for demonstration purposes, that's what I'm trying out right now. Now, one of the final configurations is with just the camera mounted on top of the motor, and that's for doing circular time lapses and things like that. One of the final accessories I didn't show previously is that it does come with a phone holder, so if instead of my GoPro I want to film with my phone, I can use that extension. Well, I've been playing around with the slider for a couple of hours this afternoon, and I only paid $100 for it, and from what I can tell, it's going to work out for my needs. The majority of the materials are plastic, but the rail is aluminum. It's very lightweight. Everything is lightweight. It can't hold a heavy camera like a DSLR or anything, but if you have a GoPro or a phone, it's going to work great. And as you heard, the sound of the motor does make it through the audio of the camera. So if you're going to use it, you probably best have put some music over top of it, or have a separate audio source for it. But $100, I'll use it, and if I use a lot, then maybe I'll think about investing in one of the little better ones, because I know they cost like $400 or $500 a piece. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.